All right. Hi, my name is Bethany, and I would like to start posting on social media. And that is the whole topic of what I would like to talk about today. Something that I currently struggle with is how people perceive me. I am the only thing that's limiting myself, despite circumstance or maybe people treating me unkindly. I'm the person who has stopped myself from making videos that I care about or from writing things because I feel insecure. And I know that the only way to get good at something is to do it. And so I've had this fear of making that first step and putting myself out there because it's very vulnerable. Overall, the way I view becoming a content creator is that it's followed with expectation from others. So I've struggled with that. I don't want to have the expectation of following one niche or posting a certain amount of times or talking about something once and not speaking about it again. I had a small period through quarantine where I was posting TikToks that were going viral. And it was just me posting stupid audios about my heartbreak. And it was pretty immature, honestly, but it was exactly how I felt at the time. And they would blow up over and over, and people began checking in on old story times I would post and started commenting, whatever happened with blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, I just felt this avoidant attachment kick in. And I was like, why do people want to know about these things? Why am I letting people know about my personal life or the ways that I think? Why would I expose myself to this much expectation? And I stopped posting like what I would normally post because people from high school were seeing it. I would have random people come up to me and be like, oh my God, I saw your video about blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all of a sudden the world sees me, and it's terrifying. It's such a vulnerable thing to put yourself out there and to have people see it and inspect it, and people have the freedom to do so when you post online. So that's something I really struggled with. And my natural tendencies are to write something and want to talk about it, or create a Pinterest board and want to post about it and feel inspired about something and talk about it. And I completely stopped doing all of that because of my fear of perception and expectation. And I think that's a really big thing with the internet now that I feel for creators is you follow your niche and people really hope for content like that. And I don't know, I feel like it's really hard to break out of that, especially like in the professional world. I can't be free or open to anything. I need to figure out what I want to do. Anyways, I really want to, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just want to be open, honest, vulnerable to the fact that people I know will see this, they'll make their judgments, and be okay with that. I'm so over limiting myself. And I hope that if somebody's watching this and feels the same, feels inspiration from this. And this is the scary thing, is to post something very candid and open and honest. But it's exactly how I feel. I am lost in a sense, and I want to feel purpose. And my natural instinct is to create things and to be an artist in a way. I really enjoy writing, and I enjoy nature, and I enjoy people. And yeah, I want to post about all that kind of stuff. I'm journaling and I'm like, I have so many things outside of my control. The only thing I have in control, or the only thing I have control of, is myself and how I choose to allow myself to be seen. I don't know. The idea of like becoming known is terrifying. The idea of not becoming known is terrifying. The idea of posting something is terrifying, and the idea of not posting something is just as scary. Yeah, I'm not a perfect person. I have grown a lot. I have done things that now I look at and I'm like, oh my God, I really needed to grow up. But I think a part of this journey of me kind of putting myself out of my comfort zone is just accepting those things and allowing myself to be seen for all of them. Yeah, I have my own issues. I have my own strengths, and I would like to share it with the world and find people who connect to me and I connect to, because the circumstances of my life right now have led me to a place where I feel alone in a lot of senses. I'm not somebody who needs to hang out with people all the time. I honestly am my own best friend. I can keep myself busy. But at the same time, finding community is very important. And I think you can do that by putting yourself out there. You find people who have similar interests or respect you for things that you say. And, I have so many creators that I just look up to them and the way they speak and hold themselves. You can tell if it's super genuine. And I just want to be like that. So this is my first YouTube video in a serious sense. I have tools, but as of now I am using my iPhone to post this. I've created these high pressure needs for what it is to go on an adventure and an endeavor like this. Oh, I need a nice camera. I need a sound system. I need a good editing system. I have to have this device and this device. And I'm like, again, that's self-limiting. It's not believing that, over time those things will grow and happen. Yeah. Welcome to my channel. I have lots of thoughts and I like to write, and I have things I'm working through as a 24-year-old, and maybe you do too. And one of them right now is allowing myself to be seen. So I hope you see me. I hope you stay along in my journey.